workers have launched a road cleaning and debris collection campaign in downtown Chiang Mai after floodwaters receded in some commercial areas. The Chiang Mai municipality initiated the operation on Friday at 5 p.m., aiming to revitalize economic activity in this usually bustling northern tourist city. The work has been divided into 5 zones, including areas near the Naowarat Bridge and the famous Night Bazaar. One of the main priorities is clearing the debris and waste brought into the city by floodwaters that overflowed from the Ping River. Although conditions have improved in some parts of the city where cleanup efforts are underway, the municipality has advised residents not to let their guard down. The river remains under a red alert, meaning water levels are still critical or close to the danger mark. The river depth was measured at 4.23 meters at Naowarat Bridge at 5 p.m., holding steady since 8 a.m. The Provincial Irrigation Office estimated that around 3 million cubic meters of floodwater remain in the city and that it will take about 2 days to drain it. One of the areas recently flooded on Friday morning was Chiang Mai University, where runoff from rain on Doi Suthep Mountain affected the campus. By afternoon, the university announced that conditions had returned to normal. Roads and the CMU Transit Transport Service are now functioning normally, it stated on its Facebook page. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra is set to visit Chiang Mai from Chiang Rai this Saturday. She arrived in Chiang Rai on Friday afternoon and chaired a meeting with local authorities to coordinate aid for those affected by the flooding in the northern region. Muang and Mae Sai districts are among the hardest hit areas in Chiang Rai. Train services to Chiang Mai remain suspended at Lampon Station, with passengers required to take buses provided by the State Railway of Thailand, SRT, to reach Lampon and Chiang Mai. The SRT has announced it will fully refund all train tickets booked for travel between September 26 and 30th. Phuket, Thailand's most popular resort island, Phuket, is seeking better solutions to manage the growing volume of waste, which has surged with the return of tourism after the pandemic. Every day, 1,100 tons of waste are transported to a treatment plant in the province, said Deputy Governor Norasak Suksambun on Friday. This is up from 742 tons in 2022 and 961 tons last year, according to provincial statistics and the Pollution Control Department. Norasak discussed the challenges facing the province at the 25th Inter-Island Tourism Policy Forum, which brought together 150 global tourism leaders and policymakers in Phuket to discuss the future of tourism, sustainability challenges, and strategies to strengthen resilience to climate change. Phuket's permanent resident population stood at 418,000 in 2021, according to the Department of Provincial Administration. This figure does not include those who have come from other provinces or countries to work on the island. Last year, the island welcomed 11 million domestic and foreign tourists, up from 5.7 million in 2002, according to the Ministry of Tourism and Sports. The province only has one incinerator, operated by the Phuket municipality, which can process around 900 tons of waste per day. The rest is sent to landfills around the island. Only 10% of Phuket's waste is recycled, and 60% is organic waste, according to the Pollution Control Department. Norasak called on volunteers and environmentally conscious residents to join a campaign to reduce waste by turning organic waste into compost or soil amendments rather than sending it to treatment facilities. He stated that the province needs their help to address the problem at its source. This year, the municipality launched a pilot waste bank project in the Samaki Samkong community in the Muang district to recycle waste. If successful, the project will be expanded to other areas, according to Thai PBS. Chiang Mai runoff from Doi Suthep triggered flooding at Chiang Mai University on Friday morning, worsening the city's ongoing flood situation, although the Ping River level remained stable. Social media posts showed floodwaters submerging the campus, which sits at the base of the forested Doi Suthep mountain. Kwakal Manasamphansikal, head of provincial irrigation, said rain on Doi Suthep had caused an increase in runoff. The university, located in Muang district, closed several flooded roads and asked staff and students in affected areas to move their vehicles to higher ground while noting that access to the campus remained possible. Chiang Mai University is the latest area to be affected by flooding, which has hit the city since Tuesday, as recent rainfall has worsened the situation, though the campus is far from the Ping River. Chiang Mai railway station is also flooded. The Ping River level was measured at 4.23 meters at Naowarat Bridge at 9 a.m., a slight increase from 4.19 meters recorded 2 hours earlier. Chiang Mai municipality has issued a red flag warning, with several areas of the city center, including the train station, still submerged. Sandbags have also been deployed to reinforce the riverbanks. The Northern Provincial Irrigation Office estimated around 3 million cubic meters of floodwater remains in the city. Kwakal stated it would take about 2 days to drain all the water. Chiang Mai Airport remains open. Travelers are advised to access the airport via Highway 11, known as the Super Highway, and Niman Road. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra is scheduled to visit Chiang Rai on Friday and Chiang Mai on Saturday to inspect flooded areas, according to her assistant Jirayu Hwangsub. The Royal Irrigation Department, RID, has warned 11 central provinces along the Chao Phraya River to prepare for rising water levels, as the Chao Phraya Dam in Chai Nat accelerates water discharge. RID Acting Director General Det Lekwachai issued this warning on Thursday to the governors of Uthai Thani, Chai Nat, Sing Buri, An Thong, Suphan Buri, Ayutthaya, Lop Buri, Pathum Thani, Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan, and Bangkok. Det explained that the RID would increase its water discharge from 1,500 to 2,000 cubic meters per second due to a higher volume of water flowing from the northern region. The agency expects that the river flow at the C2 measurement station in Nakhon Sawan will reach up to 2,100 cubic meters per second by Saturday. Det noted that this flow, combined with a lateral inflow of 150 cubic meters per second and that of the Sakai Krang River at 100 cubic meters per second, would cause a rapid rise in water levels at the Chao Phraya Dam, necessitating a significantly larger release of water. It is expected that this increase in discharge will raise water levels in several low-lying areas of An Thong and Ayutthaya provinces not protected by dikes by up to 1.5 meters, Det said. Meanwhile, a post on Facebook reported that the water level in Ayutthaya had risen by 40 centimeters in a day, flooding several villages. The Ayutthaya Station Facebook page posted several messages about the flooding situation in the province on Thursday. In one of the posts, it was mentioned that the water level in the province had risen by 40 centimeters overnight, causing the Noi River to overflow, leading to flash floods in several villages in Bang Ban, Sena, and Phak Hai districts. The Facebook page questioned when authorities would divert water into retention fields, noting that the province has up to 7 of them. The post also criticized authorities for taking different actions than those previously announced. It was mentioned that authorities had rapidly increased the volume of water released from the dam in recent days, although they initially announced that it would be done gradually. The Facebook page also highlighted that the volume of water discharged had almost reached 2,000 cubic meters per second, although authorities had promised to try to keep it below 1,500 cubic meters per second. What is the truth? What is certain? Please be transparent with the people, the page demanded. In another development, the Sirikit Dam in Uttaradit and the Khoi Noi Bumrung Dan Dam in Phitsanulok have reduced their daily discharges to 14 million cubic meters per second and 600,000 cubic meters per second, respectively, to reduce the water level in the Nan River, which had reached 7.33 meters.